Hello and welcome to Venture Café Presents. I'm Christine Dunn. Joining me today is Stephen Douglas. He's the founder and the managing director of Scramble Systems. Thanks for joining me today.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much.
So why Scramble Systems? How did you come up with that name?
Scramble Systems took a long time to figure out. The name came to me, so I couldn't force it. But literally what we do is scramble systems. We look at organizational structures. It could be in higher education. It could be across different industries. And we go in and try to repurpose their assets, their human talent, and we literally try to scramble their systems.
Focus. What are some of the techniques that you found have worked in order to kind of get people to think in a different way?
So after I left M&A and Turnaround, I wanted to pilot some of these new techniques these were just hypotheses that I had about how we're going to help organizations work better together, improve their efforts, and make difficult decisions, but make them inclusively, instead of just the command and control center that we often see used in a turnaround situation. So what we came up with is this concept of an immersion. All right, and you've probably heard the word immersion a lot. People throw it around, especially in the education space, learning a new language. But what we developed and what I developed over the past 6 years are these core concepts of principles, methodologies, and practices that constitute our definition of an immersion. And so when applied across an organization or in a higher education scenario on campuses that we do with our scrambles on campuses, we're able to get these astounding results that people usually see over months, weeks and months of effort in a matter of hours. For our campuses, what we'll do is we'll pull together anywhere from 50 to 100 students. I mean, next week we're at Tufts University, the following week we're out at Boise State, Harvard following that, and then Boston College. So we bring together the student innovators and founders. Usually they're aspiring, so they may not have started a venture, but they're definitely interested in the space. And so what we'll do is we'll bring them in and we develop a mandate. So it could be a mandate that extends across 2 disciplines. It could be across music and chemistry. It could be in general just around finding local and global challenges and opportunities that they really are passionate and interested in solving. And so we bring them through our program design. And it involves a couple core components. All right, one is actually the sharing of ideas, and so typically you'll hear this called pitching, right? Mm-hmm. And then we bring them into a really difficult but important process around team formation. And what we like to do is exploit a lot of the weaknesses, these areas where we find that student teams fail most often. So literally, we're just drilling them against these very complex and difficult issues for 40 hours straight. Mm-hmm. And at every single step, we're providing those the findings and best practices that we've had from doing six years of these immersions.
It's like operational boot camp.
It's challenging and it's exhausting, but you've never seen a group of 50 to 100 students that walk out more exhilarated and exhausted.
Well, Stephen, it was so lovely to talk with you. Thank you so much for telling us a little bit about Scramble Systems.
Well, thank you so much. Look forward to following up at some point. Thank you.
Great. For the Venture Café Presents, I'm Christine Dunn.